Okay, so today we have 4 PSPs. Of those 4, one is 2000 series and 3 are 1000 series. So we are going to fix 3 that are 1000 series. Now from those 3 we can make 2 functioning ones. Front panels are not the best in any of these 3. PSP 1000s on PSP 2000 front panel is okay, but 2 front panels on PSP 1000s are relatively okay. So we will have two refurbished consoles in mint condition or lower mint condition. Now these consoles are relatively old, they may be a retro, and they are opened probably 50 times before me opening them. So they have different stickers, different screws, and I am now unscrewing and looking what is the best solution depending on the console, because many of them have different fixes and plastic is broken on different parts and so on. Now this one that I'm now disassembling is relatively okay, only front cover or part is not in good condition, so we are going to remove it. Maybe we'll polish this later on, but for now we'll put this one as replacement. Usually these old consoles need to be cleaned because people are playing on them, and there can be a lot of dirt, and also from just laying around in drawers or on attic and so on, insects can crawl inside consoles and can lay eggs and so on. So it is a relatively interesting process while fixing these consoles and cleaning them, because you can find different things, but usually one finds different mods and repairs that are done to these consoles. Now I am usually using the wet wipes and ethanol alcohol 96% while cleaning and disassembling these things. Sometimes I use gloves, but I don't have feeling when using gloves, so I usually avoid using them if not necessary. Okay, so now we are going to disassemble the donor console, and I will talk later on. Okay, so now we are putting everything back together on this donor PSP front cover, and we will assemble this one. I usually avoid disassembling PSPs completely. Idea is to spare also on time invested in refurbishing, because there is a limited economical benefit that can be extracted from these consoles, so time is also limited that can be invested in these consoles. The problem with these consoles is usually covers or cases. Case, it's usually broken, screws cannot be screwed, and so on. So the main problem is that, or broken screens. Also with PSP Street, it is usually Wi-Fi chip or area near Wi-Fi chip, and it's usually destroyed, and it cannot be easily replaced because PCB from PSP Street is low grade, low quality. Okay, so now I'm cleaning screen in order to avoid it having trapped particles, but I put everything back together after screening, but it is not the best. It does not look the best, so I will probably again try removing this and try using water vapor, just so that in order to eliminate particles in the air, because they will be attached to the water vapor. That can be done in bathroom and so on, but we will see about that later on. This front cover or front part of the case is not in perfect condition, especially this plexiglass, so I don't know what to say. It will be relatively little bit cheaper console, but if someone has front case, he can replace it. So now I am touching up the console, cleaning smaller parts. I am relatively impressed how clean these consoles are, if we take in consideration that they are pretty old and they did not have batteries, so they were not used for quite a long time. And also you can watch one video where I repaired the battery from one of these consoles. These batteries are notorious for being not reliable, and every battery from any PSP that you buy will need replacement. Maybe not from PSP Go and Street, but from 1000, 2000 and 3000. They will need cell replacement or complete battery replacement. Okay, so this one is finished. I also have original battery cover, so I'm only missing battery for this one. For other one I have battery that I repaired. So this one is finished. I will later on again open it and clean the screen a little bit more, and that's it. I have tested everything works relatively fine, or let's say fine. So that's it. Now I am doing final tests, and it can be seen here. Later on we are going to fix the next PSP. That PSP works fine. Main problem with it is OMD slot. It is the plastic is broken, as we can see here, so I'm going to remove the plastic and I'm going to use donor plastic to replace it. So from one PSP that we used for spare parts, we repaired 2 PSPs and maybe more in the future. Now I did this 5 years ago, then I stopped repairing these consoles because I was focused on other things, but now I have nostalgia for repairing them, so I took this task. So this is like remembering steps on how to repair these consoles in my case. So now I'm looking for perfect alignment, then later on I will disassemble the donor PSP and I will look on how it is put together, and then I will put the cover, battery, UMD cover back on and test it with battery, and that's it. So I will tune in later on in the video and okay, so we have assembled everything now works fine, and that will be it for this video. We have 2 PSPs and our job is done. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.